I was facing redundancy. So that was kind of the catalyst for it. But kind of previous to that, I am perimenopausal also. So before I went on HRT, I was suffering with a lot of anxiety. I didn't understand why I felt the way I did, but it brought up a lot of things for me, my lack of confidence, lack of trust in myself, I think. And then I'd been following Amanda on Instagram, and I just really liked her energy. I liked what she had to say, and I just felt I could trust her. I joined one of Amanda's calls, and it was on, being worthy, and I really enjoyed it. And then after that, I booked a call in, and it went from there. My biggest concern at the beginning was the initial outlay and investing in myself. The thoughts going through my head were I could probably, get new blinds for my kitchen, which I've been putting off. Start my back garden now. It's so easy to put yourself at the end of lists of things to do, but you can't put a price on feeling better in yourself and growing in confidence and loving yourself. It's priceless, really. The process has been really interesting. Yeah, when Amanda and I get together, we choose whatever direction it's going to go in that day, and we use all sorts of tools and techniques, things that I've never done before, like visualizing and maybe taking yourself to a place where you'd been in a situation, writing things down and reshaping the words, and figuring out how you're talking to yourself. And so lots of different things, tapping. We've done breath work, poetry. So it's just been a really great process, really enjoyable. And you never know what you're going to do on the day. It's always worth it, and it's always good. Um, but it's always a little element of surprise in there as well. I've realized that the power to be happy is inside me. Now, that sounds like a cliche and it sounds kind of really simple, but it has taken me months to get here, because you can intellectualize that, but to actually feel it is huge. I was worried about the future, what was going to happen. Do I have the confidence to get out there in the world? But I've realized that if I'm with myself on this journey, who I can love and trust, I'll sort it like I always do. I sort stuff out. To know that is one thing, but to actually feel it is different. So when I now wake up in the morning, and that kind of moment where I think, oh, what's going to happen? I talk to myself and I say, you are going to be fine. Everything is okay. Are you okay right in this moment in time? Yes, I am. Well, there you go. I can't control what happens in the future, what other people think of me, what happens in an interview, whether somebody loves me or not. But I can watch my own thoughts and notice when I'm being hard on myself, and I can choose to be kind, and I don't need to listen to other people's voices. It's myself I need to listen to. So yeah, well worth it. I feel it does feel different. I didn't expect to have the realization that I have been given my power away for all of my life. Instead of looking to myself, I thought I was looking to myself. But some of the conversations I've had with Amanda have reframed some of that. She'll say, "Well, why are you upset? Why are you saying that? What makes you think that it's that way or this way?" Yeah, so very powerful. Just a little kind of mind shift has made me see the world in a different way. Maybe it's myself in a different way. I thought I loved myself already, but now I realize that I was externalizing everything and looking to the world to fix things for me or other people. I depended on what somebody thought of me, or I depended on whether I did well in a certain situation. But actually, the power's been within me the whole time, and little things like I'm wearing more color these days. I got my ears pierced and got a few highlights in. It's just little things. I'm probably better to be around at home. I'm just a little bit more cheery because I have a bit more self-confidence and I'm not as worried about life as I was. So yeah, I didn't expect to kind of have a shift inside. I just expected to be able to kind of get to the next step in life, whatever I wanted to do. But actually, it's been deeper than that. So that's been a surprise. I think I'd recommend coaching to everyone. Everyone should do this. I absolutely 100% believe that everybody should do this. It's if you're here looking at a testimonial and you've been looking at Amanda's work, then you're already thinking in your head that you have a reason to be here. So just do it would be my recommendation. Everybody's got their own reason for wanting coaching. They want to be more successful. They want help get into the next step in their life. They want to understand and unpick some of the reasons they keep making the same choices in life. I would recommend it to anybody, but you have to go into it with an open mind and you have to allow yourself to be challenged. Amanda creates a really safe, calm, beautiful space, but at the same time, she holds me accountable. She'll ask me questions, which are difficult. But actually, that's what I enjoy about it. I like being challenged. I don't want a yes person to coach me because I need to know and understand what I need to challenge myself on and what I need to change in order to make life better. But yeah, I don't think there's anybody who wouldn't benefit from it. It's fun, but it's challenging and it's hard sometimes. But it's definitely worth it. I'd say anybody should do it. Everybody should do it.